Welcome back, everybody. It's time for some more, what is this game again? Kerbal Space Program. Right. Explosions and death and craziness, right? Okay, so this right here gives us significant prestige. Gives us a pretty decent amount of money upon completion. Some science and 8 prestige, right? Test an Mark 16 parachute in flight over Kerbin. Sure. Why not? You know what? Sure. So we're going to go click. Then we're going to come down. Where's my parachutes? My parachutes are in here. This one's the Mark 16. Okay. So now there's a chance that when that one goes out, that everything's going to die. So we're going to have backup parachutes, okay? Now, what is our main goal here? What? Engineer's report. Oh, does that actually show? Oh, dang it. It's not going to tell me how far I can get with stuff. At least I don't think so. So, we need to get between 2,000 and 6,000 meters high, so 2 and 6 kilometers up. We need to be going between 40 and 120 meters per second. That's like super slow. So we're going to try and just use one of these boosters. That's all we're doing. We're just going to try this, okay? We're going back to the flea. Back to the very beginning. Are you guys ready? This is how I get money. We kind of cheat the system. We're just going to see if this does what we needed to do. And if it doesn't, we're just going to revert back to base and see. What? No! Well, we're reverting for faster than I thought so. Revert to launch. Now, why in the world are you not down there? Okay, so we need this guy, we need that guy, and we need those guys in case. So we're going to click this. So we are on Kerbin. Are you ready? We're now flying. We're going that fast. We're going way too fast. So let's turn. Going way too fast. Way too fast, way too fast, way too fast. Are we going to slow down fast enough so we can use this? Maybe. Probably not. What is our max height that we're going to? 8,000? We might slow down enough when we're coming back down. Hey, let's do this, shall we? Because why not? Because why not? Oh! Oh, we're not in the right altitude. Dang it! Okay, let's zip on through. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're going the right. That. We're speeding up too much. Oh, I hit it too fast. Hit it too fast. No. 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 Okay. Dang it, I did it again. Guys, this is why you set things up properly to begin with. If you don't set up things properly, crazy crap like this happens. Crazy crap like this. Okay, now how high are we gonna get? Only up to 4. Okay. And get down. Drop the speed. Oh my goodness, drop the speed faster. Click. We did it. And then we're gonna go click. Zoom on down. Oh yeah, we can turn that off. How much money did we just get? 28,000. Whatever units of whateverness. And now we're basically at a standstill in the air. Right. Cut that one. Cut that one. Ridiculous. It's okay. That's okay. Nobody cares. We got money. We got some science. But not from the ship. And he is lame. Anyway. Anything new? Test the swivel liquid engine flight in orbit. Ferry some people. Haul a heat shield into flight. Oh, you have to have a stinking specific speed. I hate the ones where it's like, oh, we want you to have it at this specific speed. Okay, we're going to try and orbit Kerbin. That's what we're going to try and do. Okay. And you know what? I think we're going to do it using a probe. Because I don't ever use probes. Like, yeah, I just don't use them very often. So we're going to need a crap ton of batteries. Click. We're going to need a way to communicate. Click. And we are going to want to protect this thing on its way back down. Let's use this just because we can. And actually, let's take some science stuff with us. Click down here. No. You know what? We're not going to take any science. Not this time. Not the first time. First tries are for no sciences, right? Right. Why I've decided this, no one will ever know. But that's okay. So you want to have this guy here, then we're going to have a main body there with this tiny little engine there. That's just going to be trying getting us into space. And we're going to be able to eject that. So let's nope, not you. You. Okay. Click there. Let's drag it up a little bit higher. Let's give ourselves a middle stage. Let's use we'll use the swivel. What do you guys think? Do you think that'll get us up there? I don't know. I like to brute force things. I really do. So let's do a little bit of brute forcing, shall we? And let's see. Do we have a thing? Aerodynamics, duh. That's what I'm looking for. Aerodynamics. Right there. Okay, so there's our brute force into orbit. Brute to orbit. What time is it, guys? Because I gotta turn off my sprinklers in a little bit. And yes, it is almost 10 o'clock at night, and my sprinklers are still on. Don't judge me. Okay, so we're gonna go with those. We're gonna ditch him and turn on that guy. Then we're gonna ditch him and turn on that guy. Then we're gonna ditch him. Then we're gonna use that. Okay. Is that battery in the middle of that thing? That is an interesting one. Let's go ahead and get 4 of these instead. And I'm gonna kind of set them in that kind of an angle. Okay, so this is 9 grand. And how much would just a pod add? A pod will only add 600. So adding a pod wouldn't change too much cost on this. Let's try it. Are you all ready? Now there is, of course, Brute to orbit has no operational SAS modules and no pilots on board. Cannot engage SAS. So that's a problem. So we're going to have to actually steer it the whole way up, which isn't too much of a problem, I guess. But we will actually have to steer it. And it's trying to get all wibbly wobbly on me already. And you can see over here we're kind of trying to pull this way. I guess we don't need to. Let's let it do its thing. See what it does. I don't want it to go that way. I don't want it to go that way. No! No! What are you doing? I'm trying to stop this thing from doing what it's doing and it's failing, okay? I'm just failing. Okay, let's ditch those. Whoa! Whatever. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can save this. I doubt it. I doubt we can save this. There's not enough control surfaces. Okay. Let's try this again. I don't have hardly any control surfaces. Let's add some winglets. Let's try that to see if that helps at all. No, I don't want 2, I want 4. You crazy thing. I don't want that many either. Symmetry, radial. What? That's cool. But I was just trying to make you go to 4. Mirror, radial, mirror. What do I want? I have no idea. I think I want radial. Okay, whatever. 2. 2 is what we get, apparently. 2 is what we get. And let's try it again. Because I don't use probes very often, so I kind of am trying to... I feel like probes are probably more likely to be used. But I'm not really very good with them because you have to steer them early on. So maybe they're just not really useful until you can get an SAS, a stable assistant system or something. No, why are you pitching that way? Because you don't have good enough stupid thing, duh. Nope, I want this button? This button, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Click on you. Click on you. Let's try it again, shall we? And hopefully those little fins will help keep us going straight like an arrow. It's not helping us go straight like an arrow, but we're tipping a little bit in that direction, and that direction is much better of a direction to tip in. If you're going to tip, you want to tip that towards the 90. Okay. How high are we? Okay. Okay, so I want to go right over here to the 90, and I want to keep this ship as close as possible to that. Keep it over there. Whoop. Okay, so now let's head over this way, and I will check my phone in a second. Okay, I heard a car, and I thought it was like a baseline on this game, and I was super duper very confused. Okay, so now I want to get all the way up here, and hopefully we won't lose contact before we make it into orbit, because if we did that, that would be very, very bad. Alright, I have once again, no control surfaces. So let's just go on a little bit crazy. Data, signal. Okay, we're up into space. Okay. What is going on? Don't I have control yet? Whoa. Okay. Takes a little bit of getting used to, but we now have control. Okay, so I want to point down a little bit. We're going to try and get ourselves into orbit, shall we? Am I still on time acceleration? No, I'm not. Okay. How much gas do we got? We got a decent amount of gas still. Whoa. we made it. We're in orbit. Okay, now while we're safely in orbit, I'm gonna check who is texting me. That is my wife, and she is saying that she bought a whole bunch of chickens recently, like 51, and she's just letting me know that she's on her way home. So I'm gonna reply with nice, and that's it. Okay, so now I really want to actually see this, because I want to see. So we didn't bring any science up here. CurbNet access. What is that? What does that even mean? I'm so confused. Waypoint? Pointed waypoint area FL Cove. What? Oh. What? I'm so confused. Let's get rid of that. But I want to see. There's a waypoint. I'm gonna delete that waypoint. So I want to see what happens when we get out of range. ComNet path. Wait. Harvester massive? Oh. Wait, can we not get out of range? What? Vessel links, network. So are there... I'm so confused, because we should have to be getting a path right to there. So I feel like we shouldn't have probe control right now. I feel like we shouldn't have probe control. But we do. And we're running out of battery. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get over closer to our periapsis. Do we want to... You know what? You know what? We're just gonna see how much of this we can get back to Earth. We're not even gonna care, because this is just a probe. Nobody cares about probes. Nobody cares about damn probes. Unless you're being probed by a probe from aliens, then you care, right? You probably care a lot about that. Okay. You know, let's go over water. Somehow I have connection. That doesn't make any sense. I shouldn't have a connection. I should not have a connection. Okay, and we're just gonna... let's just use all the fuel. Just use all the fuel and get rid of this thing. Then we're probably gonna end up dying, but, you know. If I do that, will it keep going? Wait, am I still in space? I'm still in freaking space. Cause yeah, we have no stability assist, so. Oh well, let's just keep on going. Okay, so we've hit the atmosphere, and now we're gonna see if we can't get this guy back. I feel like it might maybe correct itself into the right orientation because of error and stuff, aerodynamics. So we're going to turn that on a little bit, just trying to bleed off some extra fuel and maybe help align it a little. I said maybe because I don't know. Nothing seems to be overheating yet, so we're good. But it sounds like we're about to die, even though we're not. Coming into this ocean. They should have like parts of the continents named and the oceans named and stuff. That'd be kind of interesting. Okay, we're about 12,000 meters up. Let's burn off this fuel as quickly as we can now at this point. And our heat shield has been completely and utterly worthless, but that's okay. How slow can we get this thing before we run out of fuel? Hey, we officially started going back up. And then we ran out of fuel. That's kind of funny. I find that funny anyway. Now let's zoom on down. Does anybody else find the wobbly thing kind of funny? I do. I find the wobbly thing very funny. I think the wobbly thing finds itself funny. See? That's a bobblehead. Yep. It finds itself funny. The brute force to orbit worked. So what did we all get? We entered orbit. So we got 24,000 from that. Good, good. We didn't tell the recovery team to be staying in space, so they're still looking. Great job. Yeah, it was a probe. Pretty sure there's nobody on board, but okay. So they're going to delete that. They're going to delete that. They're going to delete that. We got quite a bit of money there. And now we're going at 2 meters a second. Holy poop, this is going to take forever. Like, literally forever. 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 What are we doing here now? There's a sun in the sky, and there's a waves on the ground, and there's a nobody on the horizon, 'cause we're a little probe in the sky. We have... I kind of hate this. Like, why... They have all the different units for this, and they got this little bar for how much prestige we have. Just give me a number, man. Are we on 7? Is that 7? Prestige? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? And then what is this? Wait. They have a sweet instruction manual now. And by now I mean I've never seen it before. Hey, we're coming up. Yay. Recover the vessel. Recover the vessel. We made it into space. We made it into orbit. We got 10 science just from doing that. We got a couple $100 from funds recovered from the crash site, and I mean landing site. Obviously, it was a landing site, not a crash site. It didn't even give us enough for another one of those things. Dang it. That's okay, because now I am fairly confident all we really have to do is basically that. Switch that guy out, and then I want a full complement of science stuff going up this time. And where's my heat shields? I know I saw them. I know I saw them. Where were they? Heat. There they are. I want that. I'm fairly confident that'll still get that whole thing up there. What are you at? Oh, returned from orbit. Okay. Now we need this guy. And I want 2 of these guys. And I've really started to love the drogue chutes. So we're going to use 2 of those as well. Now then. We want to have our drogue chutes go off first. We want to have those guys go off at the same time. We want this guy to go off before any of those. Okay. Now we're going to open up you. And we're going to install some science. Or something like that. Okay, that. We only need one of those, because I can reuse this one many, many times. That one, and then this one. That one will store all of our information, and we can reuse those guys there to send more information back or something. And we're gonna go manned brute to orbit. And no, I'm not saving any of these designs. I'm just naming them for kicks and giggles. Okay. So, do we want Valentine and Kerman to be the first one for this? I don't know. First female Kerbin. Well, I mean, there hasn't been a first male Kerbin into orbit either, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Boy. And do you need anything else? I don't think so. Oh, right. Yes. 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 I want a Communitron. Which one's the best of these? 31.6 megameters. And it transports... they all seem exactly the same to me. I don't know. Let's go ahead and pop that guy on there. Because I want to see if I can transport some of the data. Some of the data that says it'll give me 100%, you know? Because I don't like transporting some data when you don't get it all. You know, it's kind of cheap. Okay, so now, the one with the manned person on it, even though we only added a person, we added all this other science. It was twice as expensive for this ship as for the other one. Yeesh. Hopefully it makes it. Alright, I wanted to add some batteries. Battery, electrical, battery. I think maybe I want to add them to the roof in here. Click, click. Not down, down. Click. Close. The batteries stick out a little bit, I think. Yep. No, no. I want the battery. I just want the battery. I just want the battery. Oh, we have too many parts. We can't do this. We can't do this. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna scrap the fins, and we're gonna save this, and we're gonna try it next time. So, join us next time for some more crazy space adventures. And do we have any crazy missions? Explore the Mun. We're gonna take that instantaneously because it expires in 2 days, and that one's an interesting one. And do we have anything else we want to do? No, not at the moment. We should probably do these focused observational things because you have to go to like specific places and stuff, but I hate those ones. They're kind of annoying. So, anyway, we got about a ton. Do we want to upgrade this? Nah, we're not going to upgrade it yet. We are going to upgrade that, though. Oh, we could upgrade that, too. What about this? Nope, we're not upgrading that for a long time. Ooh, we could have more. Can perform EVAs and place flags. We're doing it. So we lost a lot of money. We upgraded some stuff. Don't care about that. And we'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Don't break too much. Bye.